Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest expansion-packed episode of the Switch It Up Show. I'm, of course, your host today, Seth Trav. Once again, I am left alone from our friend Glenn. He is busy on assignment, getting ready for Monster Mania. Be sure to check out his side show, From the Crib, and, of course, It Came from Cherry Hill. But before we get to those sweet games, you gotta let them subscribe. Anamanaguchi, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Anamanaguchi. As I said last episode, ladies and gentlemen, I am a man of my word, and I am bringing you right now Psikyo Shooting Stars Bravo. Once again, it's Psikyo. I don't think that's how you normally spell Psycho, but I'm only familiar with the movie. It's $39.99, and it's currently available when you purchase it on the Nintendo eShop. Experience the blistering action of six shoot-'em-up classics from Psikyo's greatest hits, now in one collection. Samurai Aces Episode 1, Samurai Aces Episode 2, Tengai, Samurai Aces Episode 3, Sengoku Cannon, Gunbarich, Gunbird, and Gunbird 2 unite to form this epic arcade collection. Bring the arcade home by blasting through these shooters vertically in the popular Tate mode for the ultimate shoot-'em-up experience. Once again, it is from our good friends over at NIS America, and I played through all of these games. Now, same with the last episode. This series is lacking from some key features that are present in almost all of the new collected versions of arcade classic games like Sega Masters and SNK 40th Anniversary. It's like they don't have unique menus. It's just like one menu where you can kind of cycle through the games, almost like the PlayStation mini menu. It reminds me a lot of that. There's no like artwork, there's no like this is what the arcade cabinet looked like, there's none of that. It's just the games, and it's $40. I feel like that's a little too much when there's not a lot of extra polish here. The games are fun, and again, I like this collection more than the Alpha collection because this collection is a lot more out there and a lot more like you're fighting weird space things or mystical Japanese folklore creatures instead of like it's 1945 and you're shooting people again. You know, I'm not that into that stuff. But I am more into this, especially for my shmups. And these ones also seem to pack a little bit more story. Like, you get some decent amounts of story in the Gunbird games, which caught me off guard. I was surprised, happily, by that, I might add. But yeah, like, there's no rewind feature. Like, all these games are coming with rewinds because these games were originally designed specifically to be very difficult to play. And now I get, you know, it's Game Master and all that, but I really like the ability to just do a quick rewind and be like, I could have moved that inch, but I went the mile. Don't go that mile. You know, you get the opportunity with a rewind. And that is not present in these Psikyo Shooting Stars series of collections. So again, ladies and gentlemen, because of all these things, I am going to give Psikyo Shooting Stars Bravo on the Nintendo Switch a 3.5 out of 5. And of course, moving right along from the Bravo collection, we're going to be talking about another, I believe, port over. It's the Metroidvanian 3000th Duel. It is $14.99, and it is currently available on the Nintendo eShop. 3000th Duel is an action-adventure game that is exciting battles as its charm. What the hell kind of sentence is that? A hero with no memory, and with a mysterious mask covering his face, is thrown out into the land of unknown. Reaching to an end of his journey, he discovers a truth that is hard to swallow. Something terrifying about his true identity. ... Explore a huge world with organically connected biomes of more than 300. What? Terrifying monsters, multiple platform actions, and mysteries await you. Encounter 150 plus monsters and final bosses using the aspects of discovered weapons. What? Blade-based attacks with an advantage of fast attack speed, sword-based attacks with massive damaging attack, lance-based attacks with long reach and strategic gameplay. Collect oculets spread all over the map to use the forbidden magic. It is possible to build each player's main character into one's preferred battle type by using occults and items found during the route. It's from Neo Popcorn. Neo Popcorn, I don't think English is your first language. No offense whatsoever, but it needs a little cleanup, fellas and ladies. Anybody, whoever's there, clean that up a bit, because the game deserves more than that, ladies and gentlemen. This game was exactly what I was looking for, and I wish I had known about it before I had purchased Blasphemous, because this is like kids Blasphemous with a less in-depth story, but also a less confusing story. Yeah, the art style of this is much more kid-like, and it's also much more RPG in gameplay. So the main story, as it seems, would be that this is your 3000th duel. It seems like maybe you had died probably 3,000 times before. It's kind of hard to say without me spoiling anything. But as you play the game, you encounter multiple bosses, and there are a ton of enemies, and it plays a lot like a Castlevania or a Metroid game where you're going around to different areas. You get that world map, you go into the different sub-maps, areas, I guess, where it's, just zoomed in more. You gotta find all these different things. You can't get up there, though, because you haven't gotten the double jump yet, or you can't get over there because you haven't gotten that purple power-up that can get that purple door down, or whatever the hell. It's classic stuff there. But what they add that's unique about it is those good, RPG elements where you level up from killing enemies. You have to spend your currency to get, I think they called it occults. I don't know, it's purple orbs that, and then you get, silver, it looks like, to spend. But yeah, you do that stuff, and then you can level up things like your health, your vitality, your attack, your magic use, and your ability to use this stamina, which is controlling your dash. The controls are very easy, quick to pick up. You have an opportunity to go multiple paths in this game, because there's a few clear times where you can't progress unless you keep leveling up your character, which you could just grind out and keep pushing forward and miss a ton of stuff, or you could kind of go back, try to retrace your steps, go through some different pathways, things like that, to maybe, I don't know, unlock a different way, things like that, standard Metroidvania stuff. Overall, I really dig the music. I wish there was a little bit more story to it. But I dig the music. I dig the kind of Charlie Brown teacher noise they make. It sounds like, when you play the glasses with water filled in them. It's fun. It's mysterious, and I have a hard time putting it down. I truly loved and still love playing this game. Ladies and gentlemen, for that price of $15, you owe it to yourself to try out 3000th Duel. If you ever played any of the Metroid, Super Metroid games, none of these Primes, or any Castlevania, you owe it to yourself. So because of that, I am giving 3000th Duel a 4.5 out of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, 2 great games, 2 varying scores. Some were amazingly good, others not so much. Let me know what you think. Get at me. I'm at Seth Trav. Together we're at Switch It Up Show. Hopefully next time our friend Glenn is back. But until then, if things ever start to get boring, you can always switch it up.